What's going on, guys? Bringing a quick video here looking at the other big trade that went down yesterday. Noah Hanifin going to the Vegas Golden Knights for Daniil Miromanov, a first and third round pick. Also, too, if you guys missed my other video, yes, I was hacked yesterday. Luckily, I was able to get my channel back through YouTube about 24 hours later. If you guys did unsubscribe, I would ask you to please resubscribe. I thought I only lost like 200 subscribers. It was actually like 550, so I really appreciate you guys doing that. If you like the video as well, so people know that I'm back and uploading videos, I'd really appreciate that. But looking at this trade in game, guys, I would say Hanifin arguably was the #1 defenseman on the trade block come this deadline. It was either him or Jacob Chychrun. 26 years old, 85 overall, medium top floor potential in game. You can see there the salary already is 50% reduced to $2.5 million. So then we reduce it again. It'll be what he actually got traded for. I feel like, Hanifin should have probably got more than Vegas gave up here. Like, Miromanov is not that young. He's already 26. I thought he was a bit younger than that. 78 overall. He puts up pretty good numbers in the AHL, but definitely like, a fringe NHL player, probably like a 7th defenseman. Doesn't really, move the needle for you. The first round pick, they don't get till 2025. Potentially 2026, I actually saw Vegas has the option to trade this pick, and if they do, Calgary then gets the 2026 first round pick, which is pretty funny. Vegas is going to have no first round picks in the future, and with it too, they get the third round pick in 2025. Again, this isn't much more than the Oilers give up for Adam Henrique. I think, defensemen are usually higher valued, especially when you consider the fact this trade actually went through Philly. So the Flames retained the first 50%, then Philly retained the next 50%, bringing Hanifin's total contract down to 1.25. The fact Vegas got him for that type of price, both in salary and in like what they gave up, I think is kind of crazy. Now in game, EA actually thinks Vegas giving up more value, even though that first round pick's probably gonna be a late first round pick, which is kind of surprising. Like the earlier video, EA had Avs losing all their trades, where I thought the Avs, had fair deals, if not won the trades. And again, Vegas looks to be winning this one. We'll try it on medium difficulty here. And yeah, Vegas rejects, which like I said, kind of crazy. In real life, everyone thought Flames got fleeced. And after that trade, guys, here's what the Flames lines might look like when healthy. Forward group is still mostly intact. Obviously, got rid of Elias Lindholm, but they brought in Kuzmenko. Coronado's definitely stepped up. Doesn't really look like, a Stanley Cup winning forward group, but maybe a playoff forward group if they had a good defense. But they've traded away half their top 6 defensemen. Zadorov to start the year, then Tanev, now Hanifin. Pretty much all they're left with here is Weegar and Anderson. After that, it is pretty weak. Obviously, too, they might even trade away Markstrom this summer. So, Flames obviously going through quite the retool. And so now we'll try this trade from the Flames perspective, guys. I'm thinking they'll probably say no if we do 50% retention, but I'll try it to start. Usually, teams are only willing to do this if a guy's got 1 year left and it's the deadline. Otherwise, they're basically completely unwilling. Again, 2025 first, potentially 2026 if they trade it, the third round pick, and then Miromanov. Looking at this, trade will go through. We'll see what the Flames say. They like the third rounder, not the first, which is kind of funny. Hanifin also not on the block there. Trade's rejected. So yeah, they say no with the retention. So we'll try the trade here with no retention, see what the Flames say. And it's rejected. Interesting. Calgary's still not willing to accept this deal. So in-game, EA actually thinks it's a pretty fair trade since both sides rejected. And next, you guys will take a quick look at the other trade they made yesterday, getting Anthony Mantha for a second and fourth round pick. In-game, only 81 overall. Hasn't really, done the best with the Capitals, but he's still got a great shot. Big body, although he doesn't always use it. I think, if he gets a better chance in Vegas, getting some more ice time, especially they have some injuries right now, he could really excel there. Giving up a second and a fourth. I'm honestly surprised Washington got that because, like I said, he wasn't really doing the best with Washington. Second runner is 2024, and the fourth is in 2026. So the Vegas GM is literally like an EA franchise GM, just trading all the future picks. Value's way on our side here, so yeah, EA definitely thinks Washington wins that one. And like I said, I was surprised when I saw they got a second and a fourth, just based on how Washington's utilized Mantha. But lucky for them is obviously they gave a time when they got him from Detroit, giving up Verana first, and I think a second or third. And after those two trades, guys, here's an update look what the Vegas lines are going to look like when healthy, which will probably be, game 1 or 2 of the playoffs. They're so stacked. So top 6, you got Barbashev, Eichel, Marchessault, worked so well for them last year winning Stanley Cup. You got Stone on the second line there with Carlson, Stevenson, Cotter, maybe third line left wing, Nicholas Wall in the middle, Anthony Mantha, Colasar, Carrier, Amadeo. Defensively now, they got Hanifin, Pietrangelo, Theodore McNabb, top 4, Heg, Whitecloud, bottom pair. Right now, injured's Martinez. If he comes back, I don't even know who's going to be the guy on the outside looking in. Probably Whitecloud, I guess. Goaltending-wise, Hill's actually been super solid this year. A little bit, injury-prone, but when he's played, he's put up great numbers. Logan Thompson also a very good backup. I think, too, we got Dorofeyev scratched. I think Brett Howard's in the AHL, so tons of depth for this Vegas team, tons of star power. They're definitely going to be a force to reckon with come playoff time. Same with the Avs. Both those teams are loading up. Now, I'll show you guys your first look here at Noah Hanifin in-game as a member of the Vegas Golden Knights. So right there's you guys' first look at Hanifin on the Vegas Golden Knights. Honestly, doesn't look too bad wearing number 55. Should mention too, him and Jack Eichel actually pretty good buddies, so Kind of cool to see them reunited in Vegas. Like I said, curious to see if they make a cup run. That's gonna do it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, leave a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit sub button down below. Thank you so much for watching. Have a nice day. Goodbye.